In the winding and intricate history of Latin America, few places bear testament to cultural fusion and resistance like colonial Peru. When we explore the narrative of Peru during colonial times, we often focus on the overpowering presence of Spanish conquistadors. However, beneath this dominant layer, there is a subtler story, a tale of the hidden influence of indigenous cultures that deeply shaped the colonial era despite overwhelming odds. To truly understand this influence, we must first consider the rich tapestry of pre-Columbian civilizations such as the Incas, whose cities, roads, and agricultural innovations were unparalleled. The Inca Empire, with its vast network of roads and advanced agricultural terraces, set a foundation that Spanish colonizers could not easily dismiss. Despite their conquest, the Spanish found these systems indispensable, adapted the roads for their own use, allowing them to traverse the rugged Andean terrain efficiently, keeping trade and administration alive. Governance, too, saw a form of continuity, where Spanish colonial systems were built upon existing Inca administrative divisions, utilizing indigenous leaders under a new colonial hierarchy. In the realm of agriculture, the legacy of indigenous knowledge proved invaluable. The Europeans, unfamiliar with the high-altitude Andes, struggled initially with farming in these new conditions. Yet, they quickly adopted native techniques such as terracing, which prevented soil erosion and maximized arable land use. Indigenous crops like potatoes and quinoa became staples, not only sustaining the colonial populace, but eventually traveling back to Europe, revolutionizing diets there. Moreover, indigenous artisans played a crucial role in the colonial economy. They brought their expertise in textiles, metallurgy, and construction, much needed in the growing colonial settlements. The intricate designs of traditional Andean weaving became incorporated into the fabric of colonial society, blending with European styles to create a distinctive cultural artifact. Similarly, the skill of native metalworkers was essential in the extraction and refinement of silver, fueling the colonial economy and Spain's coffers. Religion, perhaps surprisingly, was another area where indigenous influence endured. While Catholicism was the official religion, many native traditions were woven into the fabric of colonial religious practices. The Spanish found it effective to incorporate local deities and rituals into Catholic celebrations. This syncretism helped ease the transition, but also acted as a form of cultural preservation for indigenous people. Despite centuries of domination, the spirit and knowledge of indigenous Peruvians left an indelible mark on the colonial structure. Their contributions were often overshadowed by the narrative of conquest, yet they were vital in shaping the society that emerged. Today, the influence of indigenous cultures is evident not only in Peru's historical tapestry, but also in its vibrant and diverse modern culture. In conclusion, the story of colonial Peru is not solely one of conquest and assimilation, but also one of resilience and transformation. Indigenous cultures provided the underlying framework upon which colonial society was built and thrived. As we delve into history, it becomes clear that recognizing this hidden influence paints a more complete and nuanced picture of Peru's colonial past, reminding us of the enduring legacy and resilience of its indigenous peoples.